At the northwest base of Mount Fuji in Japan, there is a forest so thick and quiet that people call it the Sea of Trees. Its official name is Aokigahara. From above, it looks like a dark green ocean of twisted trees, growing on ancient lava from Mount Fuji's eruptions. Inside, it feels like another world. The ground is uneven, covered in roots and moss. The branches are so dense that wind barely moves through them. Sound is swallowed. Even birds are strangely silent. People say that once you step off the main path in Aokigahara, the forest closes behind you. No clear landmarks. Compasses and GPS can malfunction because of the iron-rich volcanic rock in the ground. If you go too far in without a guide or a trail, it's frighteningly easy to lose all sense of direction. But it's not just the natural danger that gave Aokigahara its reputation. For centuries, this forest has been linked with death, ghosts, and sorrow. Local legends say that long ago, during times of extreme famine or hardship, families sometimes practiced a grim act called ubasute, abandoning the old. Elders or very ill relatives were allegedly carried into remote mountains or forests and left there to die so the younger ones could survive. Historians debate how often this really happened, but the story itself stuck to Aokigahara like a shadow. Even today, people say the forest is haunted by Yurei, restless spirits of those who died in pain, alone among the trees. Yurei in Japanese folklore are ghosts born from violent or unnatural deaths, suicide, murder, abandonment, or deep emotional suffering. They are often described as wearing white funeral clothes, with long black hair and pale faces. In Aokigahara, witnesses claim to feel sudden waves of sadness or despair, the sensation of being watched between the trunks, whispers with no source, or distant screams in a forest that should be silent. Some say the Yurei of those who died there try to lead visitors deeper into the forest, calling them, confusing them, draining their will to leave. And then there is the modern, very real darkness. Since at least the mid-20th century, Aokigahara has become sadly known worldwide as a place where many people go to end their lives. Because of that, Japanese authorities and local volunteers regularly patrol parts of the forest, organize annual searches to recover remains, place signs at the entrances that say things like, "Your life is a precious gift from your parents. Think of your family. Please talk to someone before you decide." They also stopped publicizing exact numbers of deaths to reduce the forest's association with suicide and emphasize help, not hopelessness. Inside Aokigahara, you might see bright plastic tape tied to branches. Some of these lines were left by search teams and rescuers. Others were left by visitors who weren't sure whether they really wanted to die, a trail back out if they chose to return. Over time, all of this, folklore, tragedy, and raw human pain, blended into one image, a forest full of lost souls. Writers and filmmakers helped shape that image. Novels like Seiko Matsumoto's work in the 1960s used Aokigahara as a setting for tragic death. Later books, horror movies, and documentaries called it the perfect place to die, a phrase that deeply disturbed locals and authorities. But to the people who live near it, Aokigahara is not just a horror backdrop. It's also a living ecosystem, rich with moss, birds, and plant life. A place of quiet hiking trails near Mount Fuji, a symbol of how mental health, loneliness, and despair can be ignored until it's too late. Many residents and monks see the forest as a soke, sacred wounded place. Some Buddhist monks have performed ceremonies in the parking lots to pray for the spirits of those who died there, hoping to bring peace to both the living and the dead. Spiritually, Aokigahara feels like a paradise borderland. Between life and death, between nature's beauty and human despair, between folklore Yurei and the very real pain of people who came here in silence. As a legend, it raises difficult questions. Can a place absorb emotion, fear, and grief? Do we create ghosts by telling their stories, or by ignoring the people who needed help while they were alive? Why are some attracted to dark tourism instead of empathy? If you ever talk about Aokigahara, remember, it's not just a spooky forest for entertainment. It's also a graveyard without tombstones, and a reminder of why mental health and compassion matter. If you personally are feeling lost, numb, or pulled toward dark thoughts, this story is not an invitation. It's a warning. Reach out to someone you trust or a local mental health service. You are not alone, and you are not a ghost yet. Tell me in the comments, do you think places can hold the energy of what happened there? Or is Aokigahara simply a mirror for what we carry inside? This is Black Butterfly Key, where even a silent forest can tell a story, if you listen closely. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more haunted places, legends, and mysteries from Japan and around the world.